and Nana wasn't the first.
Mm-hmm.
Still, is killing
The Mountain King, that evil impasse ceremony.
Trinidad,
Then it sounds like...
if he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we...
I know this must... I'd like to make a...
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable... Good.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was...
Glad to hear it. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. We covered the fire lighting part of it. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flamebearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh. You're here.
Kinich! Elder Trinidad said that...
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat. I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration. Perhaps there is, but though I sense that your mind is not yet made up.
So, Kinich,
Let's walk and talk.
that works too. Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged...
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't me. I'm working on.
Really?
In a moment.
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
I agree that.
You got him anyway.
Yes, I'm a Saurian hunt. I did some research after. So.
Whoa.
It's not without it. Still, the chief is.
Paimon can under...
Yes, but and he has every right. No one can.
You're right. Because at least in our...
I think I know a way. You have any better?
Not at the moment. After all,
If it doesn't, and the Mountain King.
All right.
All I need. I'm getting her. If you help me out.
Ooh, what?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep that way. Then, when the.
Still sounds... And even if...
At least the two. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter. Can I take that to mean that?
For sure.
Great. Well, good luck to us both.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kinich's back.
Huni?
Because he...
But it wasn't.
That's true.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba, Huni, what's wrong?
Huni's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right.
Once upon a time, maybe. But not anymore. Toba, as of today? Oh, come on! The Traveler.
What? Really?
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about? To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, we can get...
No.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. Yeah. Oh, Dad just
Huh? Oh.
That's more like... Guess so. I'd better go buy some... See you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're... come on, let's... Huh? What's going on up... Hey there!
A rehearsal.
Ooh,
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from.
why do you say that?
Because of the turn. This isn't one of the.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person. What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. It's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time around.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come?
You must be joking. Watch this. Not bad, right?
Oh, very...
Well, the question is, the way things are going, it's only
You look a little disappointed.
disappointed. Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see. I managed.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
You've never heard of it? Speaking of which,
How?
oh, yeah, him. Then do you know how they met? It was
Really?
Who knows? Strangely enough,
Oh, does that...
you bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use that as my entry ticket to the association. But after all the Abyssal activity recently, I heard that. Or you look like you know your way around a.
If all you need to...
Wait,
Come on!
Pyro Archon above. You two have hearts of gold. Of course it is.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In
Emotional
Inazuma,
support
the water
gift.
possesses a depth of flavor.
There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of him.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Bow your head. Solidify!
Silence!
That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a what? That's a wrap! Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed? Oh, Ponche. And I thought...
Oh, I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and...
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my...
That book was everything to him.
कैरी करके
It's
कि चल रहा
like
था
they robbed
morning
him of
walk
his
पे.
soul when they took it.
Dear honored
Gotta
guests of our
collect
clan, I am but a helpless old...
See what I mean, Ponche?
I-
बड़े नूबड़ हैं. एक्स्ट्रा काम पकड़ा देंगे. हैं?
Hey! You...
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a... Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right. Eat dirt, suckers! Stop, please! Please. I don't have your stuff anymore.
Oh, yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book. All that time lying in wait was for nothing.
Is that really the truth?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth.
Okay, what do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right, let's...
Although the Turnfire is a heroic, this appeal. You punk. Let me.
Silence, book muncher.
Do you truly find? Well, it may.
What? When?
Wow, you. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdom, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle. thus tread. And you, now.
क्या उसके काम बढ़ रहा है बे?
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You mu-
the whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire Night? Well, not exactly.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe you're the special.
I'm not talking about
Like what?
like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss. But there's more to it than the key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo. If you don't believe me, then
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly?
So, it began.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory.
Can
I'm more or less fin-
Kanich!
so Mr.
I'll be there, Punch. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah,
Sounds like
you heard him.
yet.
I think it's possible. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Either way, I can believe the turn.
How can you drop
This is what I've. The story, the Mountain King's.
what?
Of course not. We should help him move to. It's the only. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. Still, he.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break. You're here.
Kanich,
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Co.
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
is that a comp?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now.
Knit! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit. Oh, just wait till I possess your...
पाइमों की तारीफ. What the fuck?
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
With pleasure. You
I got my hands on the Rift Towns will tear through space to get to there. You'll find out soon.
I'm fucking getting bored.
They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Barbados! Goodness!
Target acquired!
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our cliché, I know.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you, but it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You...
What does it matter? A name is a superficial...
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You look...
I'll pass. I do
Wait. Of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! What?
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some... historical...
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price. Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even...
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kanish! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us!
Traveler?
Fuck, dude!
Hey now!
That
I
was
could
a
never
nice
be-
one!
Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me.
Darn! He got away
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy.
If you...
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call... Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted even the unripe fruit blown off its branch...
Well...
Of course!
Ugh.
Don't worry. He can't hurt a fly. You could... Such a...
Vulture! Vulture! We are...
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest.
Oh, yeah. Hearing you lay it...
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
I hear you've done many young people.
Well, they won't. We really hope...
Of course, there's...
won't hold you back. Much.
Are you ready?
Off we go!
Here we are.
Our honored. I have heard much.
Oh, if it means
A resolution.
no one would look around you.
The ceremony.
That may be.
Good evening, travel.
Kinich! Not a moment too...
Chief Wayna, Elder.
Very well.
Let's step to the side.
Yeah, Elder Trinity...
What a surprise!
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you You can leave that
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
ready when you are. But I think I saw... Just tell the chief...
How are you doing? I'm counting on. By past few, my brother.
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. shelter the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to...
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the mountain...
There's no need this time.
Hmm?
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't...
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm...
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole...
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is
You forced my hand.
Elder Trinidad! What?
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He will...
Everyone, out!
Well, it seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. Take me, O Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Gather!
Late bear!
Locked up! Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. You can use those against him. Yeah, that's it! Target acquired.
Everybody stand back!
Stabilize!
Okay.
Solidify!
Transfixed. Take it easy. Let's light it up. Yeah. I'm going in.
I got him cornered!
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's at launch! Shame!
इन लोगों ने स्टोरी में इसको टॉक करते हुए डाला है अब मेन कैरेक्टर को नहीं what the
By
fuck
past
dude
fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
what the fuck
Whew. Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh?
Traveler, Trinidad's
Guess that's the best
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. After the incident, it is somewhat akin. I've never seen it. I think their theory.
Wow.
It's practical.
Wow. That's amazing.
I know a truth because you and that fire.
Whoa.
If anyone can.
Ah,
Not
so
wait
can
करवा
each
रहे हैं।
step. Hey, Kniech!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry. I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahau die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kniech, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
do the same thing?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even
What I would say is,
the Mountain King? Then what price did he pay?
the core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe.
Alright, so
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with. Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
but we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople.
Yeah, that's right. You caught him.
But he ended up
That's all.
friends? So, for you?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have just...
Honey, it'll be okay.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sports.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wounds.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
How the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the fuck it should be this. मेरे को चेक करना पड़ेगा क्या है ये कहाँ पर है अरे कोई दे रहा है ये चीज The current star ignites scarlet flame. The world picture is listed among the stars that left behind a stone. Oh. Okay. लेवल ऑफ मटेरियल है बॉस कब देंगे ये Okay, I'm now confused. Wait! Are you fucking kidding with me? Now I understand. No, dude. ये यहाँ पर एक रिवॉर्ड मिलेगा टाइम लिमिटेड अगर मैं ये वाला क्वेस्ट करता हूँ ये वाला ऐसे थर्ड रीजन में 3 है यूला के नीच तो फ्यूचर में आएगी उसके लिए ब्रो यूला का मैं रह गया यूला थी ये क्या नाम था क्या अभी कैरेक्टर गई थी कैरेक्टर आर्काइव न्यू कैरेक्टर क्या है हाइड्रो की अमुलानी fuck और ये क्या follow the mystical arts
Laid bare. Gotcha.
some Kaholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try? Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that, right? Huh? What's happening over there?
Help! Somebody help us!
Ah! Wild Kaholosaurs are actually biting people! Yeah, those two are in trouble! The legendary traveler and his trusty sidekick Paimon will not stand by idly!
Fuck.
Get back!
Don't panic! Hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us! Witness my wrongs!
Judging from your clothes, you must...
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varam.
Don't mention it! Handle...
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing...
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
A mysterious island?
Yes.
Some proposal? There's no way...
And I suppose discussing it... Oh, all right.
A little awkward.
We should move on.
Yes. Thank...
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious... Yeah, who knew? After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the... Oh, you're right. Time's ticking, but the real question is... Who should we...
Sorry.
someone looking for me. Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big secret for the people of the Springs, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money as some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, he'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two. place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious...
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Kaholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem. Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Kaholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Kaholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Kaholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Kaholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person. In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Kaholosaur. Costs to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand.
Here's your group photo.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's more to use. Why don't we keep up the... Paimon's curious what... These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd... But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered...
Oh, all right.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun, Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination.
You mean we're almost there?
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some... Anyway, there's no time to lose. According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait,
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused.
No, he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had.
Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force?
Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island... That's a good point. I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the... Which is exact... There's a requirement? Ooh. Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like? It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before... And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends, the kind of friends you would trust with your life. So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis. That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky! Or maybe someone already discovered that. No matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I can also... Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit. Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. A guide we could trust with their lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet some... Oh, we could go find Mualani! It appears you've already made up your minds. Then, okay, bye-bye!
Take it easy.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? What?
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Kaholasaur.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
Ahem.
Well, hello there! If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
It's been a while, Mulan. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island? Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mualani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, as for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Indeed. Well done.
No wonder he's the best.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, he really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani?
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets.
Oh, okay.
But one day,
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the... You must be the top guide of your tribe.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, they also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right?
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates?
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You
say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's... New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about—
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the...
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the—
That Ko'olo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best—
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important, and after telling—
Actually, Paimon—
No, please don't do that. If you want a chance of reaching the I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always—
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd— with the help of the renowned traveler and his—
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna—
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this? We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the Mora for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope.
So you've decided to accept?
No. My plan is to use...
That's your plan?
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on... Hey, Alafa!
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever.
I need a camping tent with all the
Another commission, huh?
How much are we
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, no! We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total...
Isn't that still a lot for you, Moo?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay?
You call that...
That's not important. Afternoon, Uncle On. Because you're still...
All right.
A record player.
Oh, that model...
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player?
Yep. And that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani?
You'd be the first...
Uh-huh?
Me?
Whoa.
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really...
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 Mora for this record.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong?
Next, I need... Besides it's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. The chief made switch, bring...
Whoa.
Yes.
That's right!
Take it easy.
Afternoon, Uncle
A surprise. Did you forget? It's just then.
Huh? Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle?
No, after all,
Don't worry. Yeah,
don't misunderstand. Our mission is...
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Was this me?
Right.
You really know. All right. Traveler and... Yay! It's about time to meet up now. Traveler, Paimon, over here. You're here, Mulan.
Good morning, you.
Morning.
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You...
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Yay! First, do you all see the statue here? Uh-huh. Is it an important clue? Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the Is
there any theoretical basis to...
Theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading... Very good.
Sure, but...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. It really feels like we're about... Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the... Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue? At a place where many gather. Huh? Wow, there are a lot of Kaholasaurs here!
As expected, the first clue is related to the...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created the map, he left a special mark for this part. It's a code that the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray Kaholasaurs. You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholasaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know. It so happens that wild Kaholasaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley. But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the cold?
Given we've agreed, but it shouldn't be a problem at all.
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two.
Is that so?
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs sure seem on guard. We'll never get through.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley. Why don't...
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholosaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave.
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter?
There must be a way to enter the valley without
Let Paimon think. Oh, is there a detour or...
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholosaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
This is tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between...
Me? All right, I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholosaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell. But I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Oh. Oh, that was actually very useful, Miss Karia.
You can just call me...
In that case, please... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the If the But this plant can help us solve that problem. We can apply the...
So...
Don't worry, it's also good...
Oh, Paimon feels...
Perfect! Okay. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. We must be getting close.
Look! A bunch are gathering around that rock! What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun?
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholosaurs. That must be the clue.
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholasaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Has he always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just obsessed with his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next...
Hard to tell.
Aha! I got though the lines. Find our next
Really?
Well, into it. All right, break time is over. Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research. And so, I looked up a lot of related information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding area. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
Oh, amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious...
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node.
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing! This
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Solidify!
We found great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a... Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varandra can control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well...
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
All right. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the... I'll let you know when we need to...
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not...
But it's so high! And you'll be...
Do you still remember the... Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find... We did it, Mualani!
Carving waves! The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought... Oh no, you're right.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another...
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water!
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map, or the direction of the spirit wave that I observed in the air, everything points to the path ahead being hidden in that...
And what if you're wrong?
Paramdra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this. The spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. So, our goal should be the shallow water.
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but...
And it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to...
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise.
No, I refuse.
You!
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible. I will not agree to that.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you... How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
Whoa.
Do you also think that this is a reckless It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it is to be a guide. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to act. The same goes for the two of you. The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe very well.
Muhalani?
Traveler.
That's right. Besides...
Aw, Paim.
All right. Matters of luck aside.
I know, it's...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be... getting smaller?
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you...
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on verifying. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a...
Oh, why...
No time to hesitate. That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Cassandra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious is just...
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh?
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would...
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect. Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves...
No. I'm...
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it.
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island...
Yeah, Paimon...
Even though I've heard it said that...
That sounds pretty...
Yeah, even now. But oddly, it really makes... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that world...
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right!
All right.
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay, sounds fun. Oh, we were just talking about...
Let's hear everyone's ideas.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure. And most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler? You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karya has to say.
Me? If you ask about my travels, well, this is actually my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right, now it's for Ramdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process. What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
Was that actually supposed to be an apology?
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the because the final destiny, it would be that is what I would truly call.
Just as you don't.
I'm not too worried about.
What sort of logic?
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Oh. Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Mulani!
Just in time.
What the? You already caused the whirlpools to reappear again?
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right. We should really...
Even though we had...
You bet!
Okay, then let's go.
believe it. There's...
Milani was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come. According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that lava up ahead?
It appears these...
I see. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes, it can all be explained in theory now.
Are all scholars from Sumeru like this?
Hard to say.
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going, everyone. Need a surfboard?
Busted.
Carving waves! Surf's up! Amazing! Surf's up! Amazing!
Whoa, what's that light?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more clearly up ahead. Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone.
आ रही है कि को ऐड नहीं करना पड़ता, आती है वो साथ में।
ना 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 ना, मैंने पता है क्या कर रखा है, मैं तेरे को बताता हूँ। मैंने गेंशिन का ऑडियो ऐड कर रखा है और अपना माइक का ऑडियो ऐड कर रखा है, तो मेरा डेस्कटॉप पे अगर मैं कोई
हाँ
वीडियो भी
गेंशन
देखूँ
का
ना।
ऐड कर रखा है ना, तो उसमें आएगी डिस्कॉर्ड की आवाज। मैंने भी कर रखा है।
व्हाट द फक।
देख लो
ओह
जाके।
हाँ, सही कह रहा है, सही कह रहा है, मैं देख रहा हूँ अभी अपनी वीडियो ना, तो उसमें आ रहा है।
इसमें अलग नहीं रहता, मतलब डेस्कटॉप की तरह ही रहेगा, बस गेम कैप्चर करेगा वो, साउंड पूरी
अच्छा,
डिस्टॉप की आएगी। आपको
एक
क्या लग रहा
सेकंड
था
रुक।
अलग अलग साउंड है?
From
हाँ,
here,
मुझे लगा अलग
the
अलग
light
साउंड है।
seems to be getting
नहीं
brighter.
सेम रही।
Speaking of which, where is that light
उससे
coming from?
एक
स्क्रीन
सेकंड।
कैप्चर कर रहा है, वो नहीं कैप्चर कर रहा साउंड।
एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, जरा मैं देखना चाहता हूँ ये क्या हुआ।
तो छिड़कानी कर दी क्या?
A distant light.
Misguide. It seems Baramdra.
I've got it! I've got it!
अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो
Do you see that golden
मैं
light in the
समझ गया, मैं
distance?
समझ गया ये क्या
I'm
चीज है।
positive that's the
कुछ बोलियो एक
mysterious
बार।
island.
हेलो हेलो
That's
हेलो।
where we should go
हाँ
next.
हाँ सही है, आ रहा है।
मेरे को लगा आएगी आवाज।
अरे नहीं 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 नहीं, वो मैं अगर
I'm a
तेरे को
scholar from the
फोटो
when I
भेजूंगा, चल
first heard
बताता
about
हूँ
the
तेरे को
one
मैंने क्या किया
exaggerated
हुआ है।
under certain environments, since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to
अरे
accumulate.
वो
If
मैंने
I'm
क्या
not
कर रखा है,
mistaken,
तूने आई थिंक
there'll be a
एक
large
होता
pool
है ना
of
बाय
lava up ahead,
डिफॉल्ट
and the
डेस्कटॉप
mysterious
का जो
island will be
ऑडियो होता है वो
floating.
कैप्चर्ड होता है।
मैंने गेम कैप्चर
Rejoice!
लगा रखा है।
Even a
हाँ,
small
तेरे गेम कैप्चर लगा रखा है ना, तो मैंने वो इंडिविजुअल एप्लीकेशन पे लगा रखा है, और मैंने इसलिए लगाया था ताकि मैं ना कोई भी डिसेबल कर सकूं एक साथ ही।
Wait, Paimon. We
वो
should
ज्यादा
head back
अच्छा
now.
नहीं है, फिर डिस्कॉर्ड की आवाज मैं पीछे बंद कर सकता हूँ। स्ट्रीम पे डिस्कॉर्ड की आवाज ना, जैसे मैं किसी और भी।
हाँ हाँ, मतलब देख ऐसे कर रखा है मैंने अपना सेटअप कि जो भी अलग अलग एप्लीकेशन है ना, उनकी अलग अलग आवाज है जो रिकॉर्ड होगी, तो मैं कोई भी कैसे भी बंद कर सकता हूँ, मैंने ये कर रखा है।
ये मेरे को
एक
बताना, जरा बाद में बताना।
हाँ 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 भाई, ये बहुत फाड़ चीज है, मैं तेरे को समझ
What
तू
are you
बोलेगा
saying?
कि इससे ज्यादा
This
बेटर तो कोई
map is
चीज ही
covered,
नहीं
but
है।
you just said me.
Are
मुझे
you
ये बताना, मेरे को
joking?
गेम
You
चाहिए और
expect me to
डिस्कॉर्ड की
turn
अलग
back
चाहिए।
now?
हाँ,
मैं
तो तेरे
ढूंढ
को
रहा
ना
था लेकिन
एक,
मिल ही नहीं रही थी।
अगर तू प्लस दबाएगा तो उसमें एक आएगा
Mulan's
एप्लीकेशन,
judgment has
बीटा
always
एप्लीकेशन,
been
बीटा बीटा नाम
right.
से आएगा।
If
तो
she
उसमें
says
तेरे को
head
जो तेरी
back,
एप्लीकेशन खुली है ना,
then we should
पर्टिकुलर
head
उसकी
back.
आवाज ही
We
रिकॉर्ड
can't
होगी, ये
be
सबसे
fooled by
फाड़
the
चीज है
thought of
ब्रो।
treasure.
इसमें मैं क्या करता हूँ, गेंशिन की अलग कर देता हूँ, फिर मैं एक ब्राउजर की अलग कर देता हूँ, डिस्कॉर्ड की अलग कर देता हूँ। इसमें क्या होता है, जैसे मुझे डिस्कॉर्ड में बात करनी है किसी से, लेकिन मैं चाहता नहीं कि स्ट्रीम पे वो आए, तो मैं सीधा सिर्फ डिस्कॉर्ड का बंद कर सकता हूँ, मुझे कंप्यूटर की वॉल्यूम से छेड़छाड़ नहीं करनी पड़ेगी।
ये मेरे को बताना अभी बाद में।
C6 Raiden damage big people, bro।
You
नहीं यार,
thought I'm
6
after.
Oh, he's
Raiden का
acting weird
डैमेज है ना,
again.
it is not that good in current scenario. Yeah, back in 2.0 it was really good, but now it is like
वॉल्यूम से छेड़।
whatever।
अब तो न्यूब्लेड का वो वाला है।
या न्यूवलेट हो गया, और मतलब काफी करेक्टर्स हो गए।
मुलानी अब आ गई।
After my previous findings were
मुलानी
stolen,
मुलानी का
I
मैं
began a new.
genuinely,
As
I
long
will
as
be
I can put to me
100%
this ore
honest,
as the result
after
that must be
Newblade, I
obtained.
don't think so
Otherwise,
I
all those
know
hardships
anything
along the way will
about
be rendered.
As we agreed before.
Why?
I
Are
have
you
no
wary
idea
of
how
me?
they work, what
Now
they
that we've
do।
confirmed that
Welkin
the
दे दो
legendary treasure
bro,
really exists,
bro मैं
you
आपको
don't
बोल,
want outsiders to take it,
अपनी
do
ई
you?
में लैक डैमेज दे रही।
really?
हाँ।
गोजो पता है
She's
क्या
not
चीज
that
है, मैं
kind
तेरे को
of
genuinely
result is
बताता हूँ, I will 100% honest। 5 months ago I was thinking about like streaming every day, and I had this plan that every week I will do one giveaway
Not
of
good.
Welkin.
We must stop
But
him.
the issue is now I have different job and I only get like one day out of the entire week to stream like 2 to 3 hours. Bro, your all characters C6? No, 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 not all characters C6. I just have few of them C6. So C1 New Blood,
Raiden is
C0
favorite, and
Fodina.
that's why C6.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Kazuha C2,
Is it just
and
Paimon or is
then
the ground
Raiden
shaking?
will be C6. I have like almost 300 wishes, so don't worry about that. Nahida C2, I was thinking about her C6, but the issue is she's so good at C2, and Dendro is a very niche like element, so I didn't want to, invest that much on a character. Oh, please. I really want this C6.
What
And
the? Where
here's
did
the
these
crown
monsters
jewel
come
of my
from?
These
account,
monsters.
Yalan C6.
Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Misguide.
I have
Veronja,
saved so much
He'll be
primo
trapped by
gems
the
just
lava.
to get her to
We need to
C6,
hurry and take
bro.
care of
You
these monsters.
do not know how much I have to suffer.
Everybody, stand back!
I have skipped like so many characters. I will show you how many characters I have skipped in this game. To be honest, like,
Gotcha.
it's a little bit like ironic situation that I call myself Whale, because if you look at international players, they are the actual whales, but I compared to them are like mid-term investments. But for like Indian player base, yeah, I might as well be a whale.
The lava is rising!
Whale or goldfish?
Yeah, you can say that. I'm also a goldfish.
Veronja! Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
ये कौन था? Damn, किसने बोला?
मैंने बोला वो मेरी chat पे
I
है
can
ना,
use my surf.
he said damn, so every time I hear damn I say damn. Bro, like I think I can discuss on YouTube. You remember when Furina was first leaked and her C6 was her C2? I was so excited. But then they changed her C2 to C6 and it was so like disappointing to me because I really liked her like on-field playstyle. How many 5-star do you have? Let me show you. Just a sec.
With weapon or without weapon?
Nah, I think he's just saying ki, how many 5-star characters you have. Not a lot. My account has a lot of vertical investment. So basically, I have few characters that I have invested into. You can see that I have skipped so many characters. Let me show you, right? So no Klee, no Hutao, Eula, no. In Inazuma, I do not have. Yeah, in Inazuma I have quite a lot of characters, but not Ayaka. Do not like her playstyle. Ito, same. I do not like her playstyle. Shene, there is no reason I do not play Cryo. He is such a mid character. I do not like him. Talking about Sumeru reason. Sino, do not like her. Him, sorry. Nilo, do not like her. Wanderer, Elytra, she's a standard. Baizu, no.
Over there!
Fontaine. Fontaine, I do not have
Looks like
that
I'm
many
just in
characters.
time.
Risley, Navia. I want her, to be honest. She is a good character, but at the time I was not able to pull for her. I lost my 50-50.
It's
No
right there!
Chiori,
I'm
Alici, no
almost there!
Kanish. Bro, you able to clear stage 10 image? Yeah, I have
Look
done
carefully.
Why don't I give...
Me?
You have the
F.
ability to move over the lava. If you
Act
try,
10.
maybe you can reach the... That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself. And
It's
even
not a problem.
you want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking...
The lava is rising.
Here are all the characters. Newlight,
Come with me.
Furina. All the star ones are the one I use. Like Newlight, Furina, Jean. This is a team. Entire team. Then Kazuha, Shao, Venti.
I've brought him back.
I mean,
He's fortunate
sometimes
that
he's
he wasn't.
useful. Florent. I was not planning to pull her. The person who was maintaining my account, they pulled.
You're welcome.
They pulled Chlorate. Because they thought that I love Electro characters, so they pulled her. Then I have Yai Miko, Raiden, Nahida, Tainare, Yalan,
Whoa.
Kokomi that I played for 2 months.
I've always believed that
Bro,
you're the most
your
talented
account
person I've ever
yeah,
met.
yeah. This is a very old
Even
account.
if your
This
research
is,
was stolen and you didn't get, I
when
believe that
Genshin was
even if
launched.
so,
So I joined
She's
Genshin
finally
as soon
opening
as
up.
it launched, but
And it seems
the
like she's
thing is,
just the person
I
we need
lost
to
my
talk some
first
sense
account.
into him.
This is my second account. So in this one I
don't
started
panic.
from 1.1. I think you can check it here, right? When do you start? Oh no. Yeah,
all
in
these
character
Kahoot?
avatar, it is according
No
to
time to explain.
which
Just get
character
on.
you pulled first. So here let me show you. My first 5-star on my account. No. Did they change it? No. So so I pulled Albedo in patch 1.2. So that is how old my account is.
Paimon accidentally choked on some water
Like
again while
I
riding
remember
the
like they have
Kaholosaur.
a feature where I can see like yeah. Here is it. Here is it.
Everyone
Albedo.
okay?
Joint
Let's take a head
party
count. We escaped danger and made it back.
27
What's the
December
point? We still
2020.
didn't.
Hey, don't look so depressed. You'll skip.
Bro,
Actually,
bro.
according to the
Oh,
map,
where's the
we
where's
still
Amber?
have
Amber.
one more leg
Yeah,
of the
here, look
journey.
at it. 19 November 2020. I think this game came out in September, October, maybe. I don't know. I played the first patch, but not on this account. So the original account I had,
Then which way
in
should
that
we
account,
go?
I had C1
Wait, aren't
Zongli
we
at
back
that
where we
time.
started?
I don't know where that account is, to be honest.
Come on, let's go to the
I
statue.
missed that account, man. I had Zongli and I had Klee and Venti in that account. That was the luckiest account I have. Yeah. So initially I was free to play, but as soon as I started my
What's the
job, I
point of coming
started
back
spending.
here again?
Am I proud of it? No,
Here,
not
look.
at all. Please do not ask me how much I have spent because I stopped counting after a certain amount that I
Congratulations,
would
guide
not
from the
like to
future.
disclose.
You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story.
Yeah. Let me just
You
look at
may
it.
have heard
After
legends
that,
describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary, mysterious island. Another chance to prove myself.
That you should enjoy the game. And
Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution.
you enjoy the game, you have my respect.
Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics, complete alone. Just as before, but they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious.
Is it a,
But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure.
I would love a little bit more, yaar. You can sacrifice
To me,
the EM.
this is the real mysterious island.
1000 EM, there is not that lot of difference. What you can do it.
The hidden inscriptions
You can
disappeared.
decrease the EM a little bit.
These must have
And
been the
maybe
words
if you
the
have
first
like
chief.
In that case, the
let me
mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people
yeah,
of the
if you
springs
can
are living
get
now.
like ER sands on him, you will find out that he is like, how should I say, more usable. But at the same point, do you even need a ER? Because this is a C0 Kazuha, so there's no point because I have C2, so I need his ult. But for you, that is good enough, to be honest. I would rate it as a 9 out of 10. Okay, Venti. Nice. It's a hybrid Venti, I think it is stringless.
I
Okay,
remember
this is
now
the
that the
LAV of
elders
the
once
end.
told me our tribe
Yeah,
was
this is a nice
originally founded
hybrid
on a
20.
small
I
island.
like the ER.
Later, the coast, the journey to the
This
mysterious
is good.
island. Yeah,
VV2.
I think I
The golden glow is an indicator of
Alhaitham.
when the lava will
Nice
periodically
EM.
erupt.
You must be using a 4-star
If that's the
weapon.
case.
5-star? Wait a second. Okay, I didn't check the crit damage part. Okay, why so less crit rate on the character? Hmm? His weapon is giving 88 crit damage. I think you can go with a little bit more crit rate, or am I missing
The
something like?
principle of Vulcan. This means that
Because
there's
I do
zero
not know how a Lytham
her
works.
journey is not
Does
yet
he
over.
have any crit in
Fine.
his
Don't
kit?
be so.
I don't remember, Sam.
Yeah.
There's still.
Okay, now I know a lot about. Oh, you have the Hunter's Path. That is such a nice bow, man. I missed it, bro. I really need that bow. That's a nice thing, Nadi. I really like the EM, crit rate, crit damage. It is all balanced on a Wanderer's Trophy set. Yeah, it's a flex. Ayacho with signature. Alright, I really don't know about Ayato to be honest. All I know like he's E spam 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 I guess. Right? He looks nice, like it's a nice ratio. I think he's a elemental skill dependent character, so ER doesn't matter on him. Yeah, this is a nice Ayato. Nice ratio. Yalan. Okay. 159. Do you have any constellations? Okay, this is C2 Yalan. Oh, right. Nice constellation with Aqua. Are you using emblem? You are using emblem. Okay,
Uncle
HP
New, we're
goblet.
back.
Nice.
Ah, Mualani. It's
HP.
good to see you again. I always knew
Yeah,
you'd
this is
return
an
safe
awesome
and
build.
sound.
Uncle,
If
I've
you think
completed
that
the
you
journey
are
to the
able to get
mysterious
her
island.
ER back in
I'm here.
time, I think this is a great build.
But you
But
still have a...
personally, I
Yes.
will
Yes.
get a
If
little
that's
bit
the
more ER. I will show
Because...
you my Elan
Did you
after this.
notice that the hidden
Hu Tao,
Oh yeah.
There's a
everyone
special
loves
paint
her.
on the statue that which only those who have been to that underground
Oh,
space will be
is
contaminated
it?
by the dust
Oh God,
and be
I
able.
know what
And
it
this
is.
is the choice that the
This
first
is a
chief left to
Maruchasi
us. If you
Hunter
choose to
Hu
boast
Tao.
about your deeds, you will receive
Yeah,
the
I knew
highest
that.
honor.
With
But the
Homa,
legend of the mysterious
of
island would be
course.
destroyed if you choose to remain
I
silent.
I am unable to
Then the
find a Hu
mysterious
Tao main who
island will
doesn't have
remain
a
a
Homa.
legend and continue to attract the
Yeah,
next
this is a
generation
good
of you.
build.
In the end,
I think
my
what you can do
companions and
is,
I all chose the
because you have
latter.
so much crit damage,
Oh.
But not being able to tell
you can
anyone after
invest a little
accomplishing
bit
such a
more on
feat.
EM, you know?
People like
She
Ko'olo
do,
will still look down
what
on
do I
you.
say?
But have you
She do
noticed that
benefit a little bit
Ko'olo,
from
who
EM.
claims to have been to
Because
the
Pyro
island,
character,
hasn't
obviously.
actually
Dilog, I
completed the
do not
trip?
have any idea.
What?
I have realized that you have signatures on
Right.
every
Paimon
character.
remembers that
So
Kolo said that
that is
he
a
went
good
to the
thing you are
mysterious
going
island
on your account.
alone. But
So
there's
not
no
only
way he could have been able to
5 star
use the
signatures.
spirit ways.
So that is
He
great.
deliberately
Yeah.
recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she
Oh,
wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious
how
island.
is she?
That way,
You know, I
Mualani
missed her.
wouldn't be able to expose him.
I didn't know. I
As
don't
guides,
know
we are
what
not
she does.
adventurers, let alone
Only thing
treasure
I know,
hunters.
she slides
But in
around
the
on
process, we also gain much skill and
so
experience. And many guides gradually lose sight of their true
down.
beliefs and intent. They end up becoming. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. Aside from me, many other
Wait,
tribe
okay.
members
This
have
is
also
unheard of.
traveled to
That
the
I was
mysterious
so
island.
like
And just
confused
like
that
me,
how are you
they
able to pull up
understood the
this
first
much
chief's
stats from
intentions.
the news set in such
So
a
they've
short
also
period
made
of time?
pacts with their companions,
Yeah, Cloud
choosing to
Retainer
give up the
Furina
results that
Yalan
would prove
Huda.
themselves
Okay, yeah.
and give the younger generation the
Navia,
chance
I
to
like her
continue the
weapon, bro.
challenge.
This is such a
You've
cool
all
looking
given
weapon.
up on the
Don't tell
results.
me he sacrificed it.
Sir, I've given up on merely one
He has
result.
sacrificed the
I
artifacts.
haven't given up on everything.
Uh,
Given her
what?
talent and
No.
qualifications,
On
Mualani was
Mulani.
well within her
Yeah,
rights to
new
choose the
device.
top-ranked
Heart
guy
of Death.
Koalo as her
Heart of Death.
teacher.
Yeah,
But
new
she
device.
chose
You can
me.
take out crit
I
damage.
believe I was
Activate.
able to cultivate such an
He is
outstanding
dead.
student and witness her completion of the
Maybe.
legendary challenge precisely because I didn't
She's
become
also
someone like
more
Koalo.
new blood level, but
If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my...
this is a very nice account.
Karya,
He has this
I've come
much
up with a new
ratio.
research topic.
I think this is the
Would you
attack.
like to
Yeah.
continue working as my assistant?
Okay, Albedo with his signature, husk of opponent dreams.
You're the same as always,
So
Varandra.
we are strong
You
boxing
always have to
hard with
find
this
evidence
one.
before coming to a
You know,
conclusion.
have you tried like the golden trove on him?
In any case,
The Furina's artifact.
I
Right?
can't give you an answer right now.
I think it is also
Karya.
like similar damage,
Because
or maybe
you
a
haven't
little bit
prepared the
more. I
proposal
do not
yet.
know. I think
Shouldn't you finish
the
that
husk
first
and
before
that
recruiting
set is on
assistants?
par.
How could you forget?
Yeah, but
Yes, of
since you
course.
have husk, why
I'll
not just use
But
it?
I've always found your proposals
Shane.
fascinating.
Shane is like
So
all
I'm sure I
attack,
won't
right?
be able to turn you
With
down.
calamity, of course. Energy recharge, nice. You have 171
Karya,
energy recharge.
given that I have been presented with new
Energy recharge
evidence,
is
I've
one
come
thing
up with a very
Shane
general theory.
means
Perhaps
they
the
forgot
treasure
to
I'm
put on.
seeking has been by my side the entire
This
time.
is a very nice account.
No.
I
Very nice, well
understand,
balanced.
Varandra.
Every single
It
build
appears this
is
guest has
very
also
good.
found
Like
his
it's a 9
answer.
out of 10 build.
It seems he's finally
I
put
really
two
like
and two
this.
together.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karya said.
I've also sent
I
you a
can
friend
start some
request
new
if you
research.
like.
But it
Want
seems
to
he's
Now, it's your turn to make the choice.
accept
Mo.
it.
Uncle
You
Moo.
can.
Very
It would
good.
be great. I
Then
would
there's
have
nothing
more
more
people
I
I
can
can
teach you.
steal resources
Here,
from.
take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student in the future.
Yeah, I will farm for him golden to. To be honest, for
Looks like it's
Elvido,
also our
no,
time to say
don't do
goodbye.
that.
You've
The
taken
difference
great
is
care of
such
us throughout our journey.
insignificant,
As
but
thanks,
that
I'm also
the
willing
time
to
is not
keep the
worth it.
journey a secret.
Let
I
me show
tried
you
to
my
pull an
Yelan.
And
Mulani,
remember,
but
the
not
next
with
time you
Mulani.
come to visit the people of the
What did you
springs,
get?
you know where to find
Denari.
friends for help.
Tignari.
Friends?
No, that's a win-win
I
situation. I
suppose
hope I
we
get
are
2 more.
theoretically friends now. Yes.
So here's my
When I
Yelan.
publish my next
33,000
paper,
HP.
I'll be
Yeah,
sure
but
to
She's
add
off
you to
paid
my
now.
list of
I like him.
acknowledgements.
well, that's one way to thank someone.
71 crit
Then
rate,
Varandra and I will be
246
taking our
crit damage
leave.
with
I
172
truly hope we'll get to see
energy
you all
recharge.
again someday.
She is built on 4
Okay,
emblem set
bye-bye.
with HP sands. Every single artifact has energy recharge in it.
3
Energy
characters
recharge,
again, brother.
HP, crit rate, crit damage.
You're back already.
Yeah, Tignari.
So, as new
Crit
student,
rate,
did you
crit
manage to find
damage,
the mysterious
HP.
island?
What are you
Energy
doing here
recharge,
all of a
crit rate,
sudden?
crit damage, HP. Crit
Well,
rate, HP, energy
I found
recharge.
something even more precious than the island.
And this one. HP,
Two
crit rate,
friends.
energy
You-
recharge, crit damage.
Seems you really learned a lot from
This is
New about
my
how to make
Yelan.
yourself feel better.
People have already
I
told
knew
me
it.
that I should
How
not
could anyone
build
ever reach the
CC
island
Yelan
with
on
so many
emblem.
hindrances?
But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. I would rather sacrifice the 5 shot damage for the consistent damage. I do not want to,
Why are you all looking at me like
change
that?
build again
The
and
elders
again.
of the tribe also gave me that
Yeah,
same
man.
look.
I have
What's that
invested
supposed to
so
mean?
much in Yelan, bro.
New. I've already
Yelan
proven that I'm
and
stronger than you. I've been to even more
Raiden.
dangerous
These
places
two
and
characters
found
are
far more
like,
precious treasures.
like check this.
I've
This is
even
my
been to
Raiden. Okay.
the mysterious island.
70
Why do you
crit
still look
rate,
at me as if my words don't bother you at
172
all?
crit damage and 250, almost
Koalo,
250
even
energy
if you had
recharge.
never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would
Yeah,
deny
man.
about you,
Strangling hogs all the emblem artifacts.
only you
That
can
happens.
find the answer to that.
These artifacts, I swear
Me?
to God, I forgot how long I am farming these artifacts
So
for.
now,
Which one?
Bro,
my
like,
trip to the mysterious
like
island is officially
emblem said,
finished, right?
since Inazuma came out, I think until
Yeah, but
until
I have
Natlan,
one more place I want to
I
show
have
you.
been farming
Come with me.
emblem on and off. So this is like a long-term investment for me, and to a point where I don't know where I can bring more stats from. Like, how am I supposed to get a better piece than this? I do not know. This is a off piece. Yeah, I can maybe get something from here, but that's the issue, right? This this may look like it's a very replaceable set, sorry piece, but the problem is look at the ER. It has 25% ER. How can I remove that? So yeah, it is what it is. I will actually eventually stop farming emblem because I have had like 2 to 3 months yeah to this domain. But it is annoying, bro. It is such an annoying domain. I hate it. And you know what's the funny part is? I have farmed emblem so much that I pulled her just so that I can justify using my Shiminawa set on her. Like look at this. Bro, full on. And I have used Diomia literally. I'm not even kidding. I built her. I even crowned her. I used her for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. After that, I haven't used her, bro. But let me show you the most psychopathic character on my or the build on my account, and you would not
This is
like
the place.
believe
From what
me.
I've
Okay,
heard, if we take a group
it's
photo here,
Jean.
it'll bring
I
us
just
good
want
luck.
to show you the
I'm
stats.
sure of it.
What made you think of taking a group photo?
I
Well,
hope you
we
can
completed our
find
trip to the
why she
mysterious
is
island together,
cracked.
so of course we need a memento to
It's
keep.
60% crit rate,
You've earned the greatest honor
almost
for a guide.
300 ER
Yet you can only walk away
on a
with a photo
VV
of your
set.
friends. You're pretty amazing, Mualani. You really
Bro, look
sacrificed
at
a
my
lot for
artifact.
your tribe.
18 crit
Would
rate,
you call it a
18 energy recharge,
sacrifice?
7 crit rate.
I don't really think so.
28%
Actually, after hearing
energy
Uncle New's
recharge.
answer,
With
I
attack,
have this
obviously,
vague
because she
feeling
scales
that
with attack.
after all that we've been
Energy
through
recharge,
together,
crit rate. This
the
is
results
very
don't matter
replaceable, but
anymore.
sorry, it took me a
It's
month.
kind of hard
Yes,
to explain. I don't know if you get me or
just a
not.
second.
No,
Huh.
I get it.
Traveler.
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey? It's a good one.
Yep, Paimon's
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!
And attack stands and this. Great. So let me. Hello. And also Kakomi. Bro, I take so much pride in this character. You have no idea how much pride I take in this character. हम्म एप्लीकेशन डाल रहा हूँ एक साइड रुको तो सही आपको कौन सा पिज्ज़ा खाना है कौन सा पिज्ज़ा खाना है आपको
एक पिज्जा इधर भी
ठीक है मैं करता हूँ ऑर्डर करता हूँ
Backyard. Hey,
आपको
that
एक पिज्ज़ा
little.
खाना है
Let's
दो
go check
खाना है
what's
मैं नहीं
wrong.
खाऊंगा मैं देखता हूँ वो कुछ ऑफर्स चल रहे होंगे तो मैं देख करता हूँ ठीक है
Master Chevin, she went to gather.
Just
They
a
have to finish
second.
making preparations before they can try to rescue.
I
So
have to order some food. Send OTP. Let me, bro.
they said Master Chevin might have
Hey
stopped
there.
around.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
She might have been forced to go
sorry
near the Umbral
that,
Needle.
It is taking me a
If
little bit time
that's the
to
case, then
order some food. Just give me 2 minutes. I will return.
please, you have to save her.
अच्छा पता है एक चीज होने वाली शायद
क्या चीज
जो हम लोग 50-50 हारते थे इवेंट बैनर पे उस स्टैंडर्ड कैरेक्टर मिलते थे
Staring into my
वो
eyes
शायद
is
उसको चेंज कर
ill-advised.
देंगे,
I
लिमिटेड
can't
रहने को
promise you'll
मिलेंगे।
The
like
new
what you see. The old tools really are the
मतलब समझा नहीं मैं।
लिमिटेड बना के रैंडम कोई भी कैरेक्टर मिलेगा फिर वो स्टैंडर्ड बना के बजाय।
सही में?
हाँ शायद। लोग बोला
Bro.
तो यही जा रहा है अभी।
Really?
हाँ। अगर ऐसा हुआ तो मजा आ जाएगी।
old tools really are the best.
लोगों का है बोल रहे हैं लेकिन अभी कुछ पक्का नहीं है और मैं चाहता हूँ ऐसा हो जाए। स्टैंडर्ड बने के कितने कैरेक्टर मिलेंगे इवेंट बने से? बोर हो चुके लोग।
According to the map, we should be getting. Get away from me!
नहीं।
Over there! That Master Chevin?
Now we go back to my.
Take it easy.
I heard.
Where did you come from? So
Bro,
strong!
what does she do?
Let's get
I
out
have
of here,
no
boys!
idea. Can you
Run!
tell me?
Leave the stuff if you want to live! Drop all of
You know, I think.
Well,
it's
they
enough
didn't
time.
put
I
up
do
much
not
of a
want
fight.
To, like, make people feel like that I am taking too much time. I will start summoning now. Okay. So I will summon for G6 Raiden, and then we will check the damage.
Thank you, so
How does this
saved by the
sound?
trap.
Or should I wait?
Sorry. Let me
know.
introduce myself. I'm
To all
Chevin,
the
a
three
gem
people
artisan.
who are in the chat.
I'm not usually. She
You
did,
know, I
huh?
used to get more views when I
I
was
didn't mean
streaming
to make
back
her
then.
worry. I wasn't planning to be
हाँ,
gone longer
मुबारक।
than 2 days.
आ रहा है 30
tops.
मिनट में आ रहा है।
But then I discovered a new seam of volcanic
देखना,
crystal near the
surprise है।
umbral needle. It's a large deposit and the
नहीं कुछ
purity
गलत
is
नहीं मंगवाया है एक बार।
exceptional. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was
700।
getting ready to head back. But the
हाँ,
phlogiston
हमने भी
within the
मंगवाया।
crystals attracted monsters. Anyway,
ना ना।
I'm sure you've seen the
एक
state
मिनट
this
आपने
place is
न्यूक्लियस
in.
इवन कर लिया?
It's all because the umbral needle
नहीं
suddenly
मैं
came
वो मैंने एक
crashing
10
to
पुल
the
में 2
ground and
मिल गए
left
थे।
behind a massive crater.
नाइस। मेरे को इसका रीरन का वेट है।
The seam I found was
हाँ
closer
मुझे
to the
इसका weapon
outside,
चाहिए।
so it survived the
मेरे पास इसका
disaster.
वेपन है।
Still, the crash
भाई
riled up
मेरा
the monsters. I
मेरा
panicked
C1 Newlet is
and
doing like
ran up a narrow
what?
path to avoid them.
This is
It's
the
the
Newlet.
situation.
I left most of them
My
behind,
C1 Newlet is
believe
doing
me.
60,000
I only
damage
kept
with
the
a
purest
4-star
chunk.
weapon.
I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli
Just
and
one
poor little Nachka.
Bro, do you have any idea which artifact set Mulani is going to use? This orange one or this blue one?
Blue one.
Blue one.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah,
I will save
that's right.
both just
Or,
in
well,
case.
she used to. Not because of her
Mulani का
daughter.
रीरन का
Even
वेट कर
as
रहे हो क्या?
Nachka, still. Her condition has been
No,
slowly improving ever
Mulani.
since.
No, not Mulani.
She's
sorry.
still weak. She often writes to
Murata,
Shilonen, apparently. Her birthday's in
My
a few
bad.
days. So, Flasoli asked me to find a pure
What is the
volcanic
But
crystal
maybe
to give her
blue
as a
one.
present.
Yeah,
I'm sure she and all right. Actually, it's all thanks to you
Pyro
that I managed to. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
Blue one, I think.
Blue one. Okay. Okay, all right.
इससे अच्छा सेव दोनों ही कर लो।
That's right. A good mood
Let's
makes for
do
a
the
quick
pudding.
recovery.
Will I win 50-50?
And of course, we.
But
Or will I not? So as you can see, the last 5-star was Yalan in September. And Shangling surprise. If I lose, I hope it's a Tignari. Please. Please be a Tignari.
Wishing.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait.
So here's what
Looking
I'm going to do. First 70 pulls. Or should I do one pull? Or should I like go with 10 pulls? Let me do a quick 10 pull. Maybe I get some.
Wanna see some gems?
पीटी कितनी है?
Oh, you're early.
Yeah, sure.
Looking forward to your gift?
पीटी
can-
कितनी है?
0.
फिर तो 10 पुल ही जाओ। The fuck?
Chevros. Bro,
274.
yeah, my Chevros is already C6. I do not need.
वैसे अभी मेरे पास भी 200 के ऊपर होता है अगर मुल्लानी पे पुल ना किया होता तो अभी 197 है मेरे पास
Okay, wait. Let me add.
uh,
And 10 to 10. 8, 9, 1,
That's right.
8,
Nichka's been so sick,
0,
and Tlasoli
4,
had to give up
2,
what she loves.
5, 8.
Things might get better, but they could probably
Let me know
still
if you
use some
want me
cheering
to
up.
check your builds. Okay, 10 poles.
I've already asked someone to
Next
swing by and let
goes-
Tlasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story niche?
Oh wow,
I'll be right back.
Favonius. Fuck off. 30. Oh, early? Matrix early. 30 pull. 21?
wait delay stream delay
Oh, yeah, it's on delay. 22, 23, 24.
wait don't tell now
old
say it
tools really are the best.
Gene! No!
nice
Okay, at least it was early. So I'm not mad about it.
but I'm happy about it
Sad,
Gene
sad. No worries, no
Gene
worries.
never gonna leave you
Okay, 10 more pulls then. Please be a 5-star. Please go away. Please.
Gene never gonna leave you
Okay, 20 pulls. Toma. Oh, my Toma got to C6.
What could the children be up to?
Never gonna use him still.
Never mind.
30
Let them
pulls.
do as they please.
40 pulls. 50 pulls. 60 pulls. 70 pulls. 70 pulls. Should I do a 10? Okay, yeah, fuck
wait
it.
what
Do
game
a 10.
stack or what
Yeah, here you go. 70. 5-star finally.
Something you wish to report?
71.
Go on.
72.
You have my undivided attention.
73. 74. 75. Yay! 76. I thought there's another raider. And with this, we have our final raider shotgun. And the aftermath is 164 pulls left. Bro. Hey, yo. 15, that's crazy. Yeah, I can just... How many pulls do I have? I still have like
Here we are.
181 pulls. So that is good enough.
Tlasoli! Tlasoli?
And
That's strange.
now
Huh.
we
Hey,
shall
Nechka!
switch to our
Nechka!
What if something happened?
Where
Let's
is-
not overthink things.
yeah, our team.
They were doing just fine the
Our
last time I
loaded
was here.
team.
Nechka was sleeping soundly in her room.
same
I
मेरे
have
पास भी
the-
same ही पुल है
I told Tlasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take
What
Nechka
does
out.
even C2 jeans? Okay, oh no, this is stupid.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
And oh, I haven't shown
That's
anyone.
right. When she was still in the... But since Nechka... Wait a minute.
Check
Whoa,
out
look
my
at all these broken
TTDS
boxes. Something terrible
uh,
must have happened.
Oh,
artifact. Oh, sorry,
all right.
TTDS collection.
I'll just find a place to hide
Does
for
it
now.
look great?
How is it that every single time Emish tells me not to go someplace dangerous, I end up running into danger?
This is my
It's like her
TTDS
words have some
library.
sort of power over me.
I'm
Maybe
saving
it's the
every
Ryab's
single
doing.
TTDS till the start of the game. The moment when a C6 cost equals to a PC. Bro, it costs my 2 C6. If I have paid it in one go, my 2 C6
Could the
cost equal to
Tepetlosaur
my
have climbed up the
motorcycle.
mountain? Let's head up there and see.
we have more TTDS. Don't worry. We are not running out of TTDS today. I shall collect more. I shall collect more till the end of this game. And here's the funny thing. No, don't use TTDS to upgrade TTDS. What are you doing? You are not allowed to do that. Here are my TTDs.
Huh. There really is a Tepetlosaur up
Here
here.
in my
Might
garage
not be Tlasoli's companion, though.
with my Lamborghini. But you know what I like more than my Lamborghini? Knowledge. That's why I have. That's why I have so many TTDs.
Hey, traveler! Paimon!
Where's the last one?
Come down, quick!
Imagine the
We just
imagine
got
if
up
there
here
was
and
some
Tlasoli's
psychopath
back
who
already?
leveled all the
What a cool
TTDs to
guy.
90.
Why is the Tepetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run!
That would be an actual flex. How many do I have? I mean, I have enough, almost enough to fill a page. So yeah,
Yangu, come here.
I wanted
Are you
to be
being
able
naughty
to scroll,
again?
and all I see is
Oh,
TTDS.
that's a good Saurian. You must be hungry.
Yo,
All right, run along and play now.
So here's
I'll come along in a
C6
sec.
Raiden, C6 Sarah, C6 Bennett,
Sorry, you two.
C6
I was
Shevers,
waiting for you at home when Nachka...
all C6.
Well, she said she
All
just wanted to pick
jacked up
some flowers
characters.
for our guests. But
Now
she
we
ended
knew.
up getting lost along the way. Luckily,
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
she's still very weak.
Let me just
The shock and the cold
give
winds, but it's nothing a good
little
night.
bit of
That
glimpse
said,
Don't worry
of
about it. We know
how
she's
my
still
Raiden is.
recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was.
What is bro yapping about?
Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day normally.
Yeah, I can. I think
That's already more
do
than I
one
could ask
more,
for.
Set of run.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with
No one
flowers.
has
Anyway, Tlasoli.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion. The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging.
Collection तब भी मुझसे कम है.
I have deleted a few weapons I own.
When I first made that, then
Blaze gem. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow,
Character
that
collection
description
ज़्यादा.
really does make...
Word of mouth isn't always reliable.
No,
But
I
the
have
words, it's
deleted
the
a few
perfect gift for a
5-star
dear friend or significant.
Paimon's
Right,
interested. Let's
what?
buy then. Once we find your sis
Yes.
that way, our names will be together for...
You deserve it. You saved me.
Chevin, I thought I
Right.
told you.
Don't you start acting shy too.
Well then, thank you both. Nachka should be well by then. She'll be very...
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on.
I'm down.
You never know. You do look like.
No, don't listen to that traveler.
In any case.
Oh no, it's the Tepetlosaur
Oh
again.
God!
Quick,
Please don't tell me
stop it.
Sarah will
Paimon
kill
doesn't
him.
want to get run over again.
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I
Raiden
dropped
has
it when I was attacked
5,000
earlier.
attack.
The rope, I tried fixing it myself, but
Just leave it to me. I'll make it. Thank you, Chevin.
it was
She
nothing.
will
You're
work
right.
best in
Yangu, behave yourself.
biologists.
I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once.
this is
Maybe
like-
we'll even let.
Oh, that sounds great. We'll look forward to all the good food. Anyway, see you around,
C6.
Fosoli.
Nah,
Look
nah.
after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy.
अच्छा नेटवे में जो पिंक कलर के वो हैं क्या बोलते हैं क्वेस्ट हैं वो क्या है
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea about Netland.
अभी नेटलैंड चालू नहीं किया
No, no. Only story quest. Bro. I think I have standard wishes. Let me do abyss. I think it's different this time, right?
Yep, Netland bosses.
Okay, who do we have here?
Dendro
Staring
Hippo.
into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Dendro Hippo बोलूं या इसको कंगारू बोलूं जो भी.
Oh, we have Mazukenki.
Failure is just a step on the path to glory.
Perpetual.
Dendro कंगारू जो है ना नेटलैंड में वो है.
उसके खिलाफ कौन सा इलेक्ट्रो लेके जाऊं?
पायरो.
पायरो के अलावा कुछ नहीं है?
नहीं क्योंकि वो जो एक सीड्स फेंकता है मुंह से वो उसे वनरेबल करते हैं तो मतलब डैमेज ज़्यादा पड़ेगा तो ये वैसे आपका जो पावरफुल कैरेक्टर ले जाओ या रेडन ही ले जाओ.
Failure is just a step on the path to glory.
भैया जी ओ भैया जी इतने सारे सब्सक्राइबर लेने का राज हमें भी बता दो.
Bro, like
डेली स्ट्रीम तो हम भी कर रहे हैं.
there's a guy जो मेरा दोस्त है.
हाँ.
वो मेरे से कम सब्सक्राइबर्स थे उसके.
हाँ.
भाई उस बंदे के अब पता है कितने सब्सक्राइबर्स हो गए? उस बंदे के अब 2500 सब्सक्राइबर्स.
Wait, वाह नाइस.
हाँ और वो बंदा क्या करता है रील्स अपलोड करता रहता है.
नाइस. हाँ उस समय
तो इनको क्यों मारना है?
हाँ यूट्यूब पे क्या बोलते हैं रील्स को ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहे थे ना तो हाँ मैं भी डाल सकता हूँ लेकिन मैं
अभी I will show you what is one shot. Here's my other team.
अच्छा ऋषभ भाई एक चीज़ बताओ टेम्पलेट बनाना आता है आपको?
Your child crit bro. There was a time that international team was everything for me. But now I do not care about international at all. I hate that team, bro. It is so much work.
टेम्पलेट बनाना
Why
आता
do I
है?
have to kill them?
ओ सर जी टेम्पलेट
किस चीज़?
ऐसा कोई भी मतलब किसी चीज़ का भी बनाना हो
Like?
जैसे कि मैंने टेम्पलेट बनाना सीख लिया उससे फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहा हूँ वगैरह ऐसे ही साइट वर्क जो गेम में मनी स्पेंड करने के लिए साइड में है उसको चालू कर दिया समझे वही पूछ रहा हूँ
उसके बारे में देख ले एक बार
मैं यूट्यूब पे सर्च कर रहा था लेकिन यूट्यूब के गेमिंग के वगैरह वो सब तो क्या चाहिए मेरे को
वैसे नॉर्मल चाहिए जो कोई भी यूज़ कर ले.
हाँ मतलब जैसे कोई शो कर रहा हो किसी चीज़ का या किसी ने कोई ऑर्डर दिया वैसा यूट्यूब के लिए तो ना चाहिए मेरे को मैं दूसरों के लिए बना रहा हूँ यूट्यूब के लिए तो ना बना रहा हूँ मैं मेन मनी पर खर्च नहीं करना चाहता ना गेम्स के अंदर। साइड मनी तब भी ठीक है।
देखता रहे भाई।
चलो कोई ना, मैं ढूंढ लूंगा।
ढूंढना पड़ेगा।
अब क्या करूँ मैं, अब तो कुछ बचा नहीं। ये पिंकी वाले कष्ट खत्म कर दिया मैंने, अब क्या करूँ। इन लोग ने एक गलत किया ना वैसे, इनके बच्चों को डाल के नेटलैंड में जो क्रीचर्स हैं, चाइल्ड अब्यूजर बनवा रहे हैं हमें। ये देखो, ये इतने से क्यूट है, इनको मारना पड़ रहा है। Thanks for watching everybody. Bye bye. I'm ending my stream. अरे अभी स्ट्रीम में है कुछ करने के लिए, मैं तो अभी एंड नहीं कर रहा फिर। लॉल। मैं तो रेजिंग करना भूल ही गया। देखते हैं क्या मिलता है। क्या लगता है सर जी, क्या मिलेगा?
कुछ भी नहीं। Like always. 1,60,000।
बना कीजिए सर। थोड़ा सा तो झूठ बोल देते जिससे दिल को अच्छा लगता, अच्छा ही सच्चाई बोल दी एकदम।
बड़ा का yes. Yalan is always home बड़ा।
Wait, what? Shit.
And I'm also collecting these.
स्टार्टिंग स्टून गलती से मैंने गेंशिन की स्क्रीन की जगह स्टार्टिंग सून वाली स्क्रीन डाल दी।
तो तेरे पे स्क्रीन्स भी हो रही है?
डाल रखी है मैंने।
Transfixed! Gather! Gotcha! Here comes the catch! Everybody stand back!
I was playing for Cloud, but I lost my 50-50. That was the reason. I mean weekend.
आपने नहीं स्क्रीन डाल सकी? आपने स्क्रीन नहीं डाल रखी?
No. I just start.
मुझे भी झंझट ही लगता है, मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ ऐसे ही करूँ, तो स्टार्ट कर दूँ।
Overruled! Busted! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
What?
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
आपने वैसे अभी तक कितनी रील्स डाली हैं?
Not a lot यार.
ऑलमोस्ट कितनी?
मैंने पता नहीं ब्रो.
मैंने अब तक एक ही रील डाली है।
मैंने मतलब डाला था बट
मैं डोमेन से बाहर निकला टीम चेंज करने के लिए, वही टीम लेके चला गया वापस। मेरा ध्यान किधर है? मैंने एक ही रील डाली थी, वो तो वेलोरेंट की। और रील डालने का मन करता है लेकिन क्लिप ही नहीं मिलती। और जो क्लिप मिलती है वो थोड़ी लंबी होती है तो वो वीडियो बन जाती है।
हाँ ये भी बड़ी दिक्कत है.
यूट्यूब का ये भी तो सीन है, वो गिनेगा ही नहीं उसको, ये तो उसमें ना 9/6 में।
Bow your head. Solidify.
लोडेड भी काफी अच्छा कर रखा है.
Time to shine! Wait, hear me!
Bro,
Silence!
no, what I have done.
एक मिनट, आपका न्यू रेड के स्टैट्स दिखाना जरा मेरे को। जरा वो दिखाइए। या एक मिनट ऐसे ही देख लेता हूँ ना मैं प्रोफाइल में। हाँ, प्रोफाइल में डाल रखा है न्यूलेट।
मैंने हाँ डाल नहीं डालो. रुक मैं दिखाता हूँ.
ऐसे 12 करके डाल सकते हैं।
Settle down. Stabilize.
Let the world collide! Full is blood! I swear by my sword!
Silence.
Bro,
मैं सोच रहा हूँ अपने चैनल पे एक गोल रखूं, अगर 500 सब्सक्राइबर्स हो गए तो एक वेलकम गिव अवे कर दूंगा। हैं? क्या बोलते हो?
कर दे. लेकिन फिर यार ऐसा ना हो कि मतलब लोग सिर्फ वेलकिन के लिए आ रहे हैं. मतलब शुरुआत में तो हो गई ऑब्वियसली ऐसा.
शुरुआत में तभी मेरे है ही कितने 11 है। जब तक 500 होंगे तब तक बंदों को रुकना पड़ेगा, और फिर उसके बाद रुकते जाते हैं। वो
एक
क्यों मिल गई?
सेकंड.
हमने रोक तो नहीं सकता ना।
Bow your head.
लेकिन जिन्हें मेरा चैनल अच्छा लगेगा वो
Barbados, guide us!
Settle down.
The ability to not get lost in process if you don't keep your voice down. Surprises.
Don't you come with you here? Best I don't see you over in the west, then.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Best I don't see you over in the west, then.
What a place. World is full of
Best I
surprises.
don't see you over in the west, then.
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't
I'm
keep
heading
your
east.
voice down.
Don't you come with you here?
आप जो कह रहे हो हेलो
I see the value in my own
Hello.
life, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Disha
I
bhai.
believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
What a place. World is full of surprises.
Best I don't see you over I'm heading west, then. Don't come with you here. Rotten onion skin?
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.